Everybody loves to save money.
And we're here to help you play the best games at the lowest possible price. Hi, I'm Marky.
And I'm Freddy, and today we got great deals on Microsoft Store, so let's get started. There are also two games on sale if you're looking for a game to play with a friend, whether locally or online. The first one of them I mentioned a lot, It Takes Two for $15.99. It's also free on EA Play subscription if you have that. It Takes Two was the best game of the year and last year. And basically it's about a couple who were fighting, and you're going to play an adventure to try to grow the relationship between these couple in their way to save their daughter. It's very fun game. It's very simple. If you have like a girlfriend or a friend who are not video gamer, it's very easy to pick up the buttons and what you need to do. However, if you want more like adventure game that maybe require a little bit of some knowledge, basic knowledge and how to move shooting, but still a great story, more serious one a little bit. It's A Way Out for $7.49. It's a great game to play with somebody. In fact, the game forces you to play with somebody. You can't play it alone. You really have to cooperate with your partner as you find a way to escape the prison. It's a fun, short, maybe a little bit emotional experience. Maybe it will take 7 hours to complete, and $7.49 seems the lowest price for this game. We haven't seen it any lower than that. So if you're hesitant about it, I don't think it's going to get any lower.
We've got some more deals for you with Hot Wheels Unleashed going at $19.99 and Naruto Shippuden Ultimate Ninja Storm 4 at $9.99. Hot Wheels Unleashed I played a lot of. I got it at full price, so I wouldn't really recommend it at that, but it is actually a very good arcade racing game, playing on these big elaborate racetracks with a whole bunch of different cars, or Hot Wheels cars that you get to unlock and enjoy. The game is consistently being added with new content, and it's just overall a good time. Just hearing the name Hot Wheels means it might be tied in with something that's kind of subpar, but this is actually a very well put together game. And Naruto Shippuden Ultimate Ninja Storm 4, on the other hand, I know nothing about. I sadly don't know anything about Naruto, but I have heard these games. They of course have a lot in their own series, and I think they focus a lot on it's like a one-on-one fighting game, but like in a 3D space kind of thing, with a lot of characters from the Naruto series, I believe. So I mean, heck, if you were a Naruto fan and you haven't heard of this title, then this is the best way to get it. If you have yet to own it, but you're waiting for a price drop, I'd say this is the best one, because I think games like these do not drop below $10. Just with like a lot of Japanese games, their sales don't get that hefty, I would say. But they do. It's just a matter of deciding which ones are the best for you.
I like that Microsoft Store is having deals from different genre of games, and the game that I'm going to mention now is Yakuza 6, The Song of Life for $4.99. Definitely need to know what happened in the previous games, because this is number 6, so don't pick it up unless you're interested in Yakuza series. And basically this is a crime drama mixed with action adventure game. It takes place in Tokyo for most part, and it's still it's very interesting game, especially if you like Jackie Chan style of games, or Slide of Shenmue, because there's a lot of talking, but it's never get boring. Even the side quests in this game are really fun. The fight mechanic is solid in this game, especially when you get used to it. But yeah, $4.99 is definitely a pick up price.
Of course, we've reached that point where if you've been enjoying what you've been seeing, if you learn anything new, don't save money, or if you liked some of the games we brought up, feel free to click the like button, also comment, as well as subscribe. We're always interested in growing a community of gamers who are interested in playing the best games without breaking the bank. And of course, we are spreading out to our YouTube shorts and our Instagram as well to keep you up to date on quick flash sales as they happen.
Also, whenever we reach 300 subscribers, we will be giving $10 Microsoft Store credit to a lucky subscriber, somebody who really follow our channel. I will have more details in the description below.
Two games I mentioned a few times in other videos has been the Castlevania Lords of Shadow games, with Castlevania Lords of Shadow at $6.59 and Lords of Shadow 2 at $9.99. These aren't your traditional Castlevania games. I think they've been kind of scrubbed from the official continuity, but these are games that were kind of mimicking the God of War style that was really popular at the time. These are 360 games, but of course are playable on your current systems. And yeah, like I said, these are God of War style. And heck, the whole Dracula, Castlevania, signature monsters kind of thing, it still has its own charm. And being able to do it in a different style, I'd say, is always welcome. And playing these games, of course, you don't need to take it too seriously. Of course, being Castlevania, it's got a lot of fun things. It's got a lot of action. It's got a lot of interesting combos. And of course, the aesthetic is what I kind of go for. Castlevania always has a certain charm when it comes to the retelling of its stories. So if these ever interest you, these are great prices to get them at.
We also have Skate 3 for $3.99. This is the latest game in this series and the best one, but definitely because the game has a lot of content that will put really good together. It has a lot of customization. You can play the game single player. It has a great career mode. Also, you can play it online with a friend, and it has a lot of teams and communities for it. Interestingly enough, the game was released back on the Xbox 360 days, and EA still decided to support the online function of this game because of its a huge community and what you can do in it. So the game is more than 10 years old and is still rolling. This is for a reason. Definitely, if you want the skating game different than Tony Hawk, Skate 3 is the way to go.
A quick honorable mention I want to throw out there on the Microsoft Store is Witcher 2 for $2.99. And hey, this Witcher 2 was I think the RPG that really kind of had people pay attention to the Witcher series. Of course, you had the original, but this one being available on console kind of kick-started more interest in what would eventually become Witcher 3, one of the greatest games of the generation, in my opinion. And anybody who's really interested in the Witcher lore, who has read the books or anything like that, is going to find some interesting things with this. It's a lot of the framework that Witcher 3 is based on. Obviously, it got a little less awards. It's a little rough on the systems, but I'd say this is a well thing to get for the sake of just kind of what, like I mentioned with the Legacy Collection, nostalgia, or maybe just getting a little bit more history and lore. It's a very well put together game in its own right. And getting it for $3 is all the more better. With just a low investment, you can't really go wrong with it.
Thank you guys for watching. Also remember, if you got PS4, PS5, or Nintendo Switch, we got different playlists for those, so check out our channel.
Of course, if they've played any of the games, if you wanted to take advantage of any of these sales, please jump down in the comments below. We're always interested to hear what you got to say, and we're always interested in growing our community.
Also, please don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. It will really help us a lot.
See you guys real soon.